Morning. Welcome to Viking Preparedness. I am Pastor Joe Fox, and in this video, I'm going to talk about taking a knee. But first, some coffee. All right. So evidently, was Copernic the first one that did it? Decided he was going to take a knee for all the police brutality against black people or something like that. And then this has caught on where many NFL players are taking a knee during the national anthem. I don't think half of them know why they're doing it, to tell you the truth. They're not that intelligent. But let me set this coffee down. But this is starting to spread, and it's creating tension, which is exactly what the powers that be want. Tension, amp up the noise, amp up the noise. But, you know, there's a lot of fans who are getting ticked off, and there's a lot of people who are piling on. You know, Trump's weighed in on it. And so I figured, hey, if everybody else is weighing in on it, I might as well too, right? It's probably no surprise to most of you. Matter of fact, most of you probably know that I'm retired military, served the bulk of my career in Special Forces. And so I have sacrificed for this nation. My wife has sacrificed for this nation just by virtue of the fact that her husband was gone so much. I have friends who gave their life in defense of this nation. And I have some pretty strong feelings about the flag. I also have some pretty strong feelings about police officers. You see, I have trained with so many different police officers over the span of my career and after my career. Everything from officers from 6-member police departments all the way up to the FBI's HRT. I've trained with them all: state police, state SWAT, county police, county SWAT, federal police agencies that I can't talk about. And I've met a lot of guys. How many cops do you know? How many law enforcement officers do you actually know? Have you actually gone to their house and had a barbecue, had a couple beers or something with? I know a lot. Over the course of my life, I've known a lot. Right now, I only know a couple, like day-to-day talking. Let me tell you something. Are there bad cops? Yes, there's bad cops. There's bad teachers. You ever meet a bad teacher? There's bad doctors. You know what they call the medical student who graduates at the bottom of his class? Doctor. They're out there. But by and large, the vast majority of cops, in my experience, and we're talking thousands, are decent, law-abiding, family-loving, American flag-waving citizens. They're good people. They're good to have in your corner when things go wrong, too. You know, if you're like trapped on an island or something, your fishing boat tips over. They're pretty good guys to have around. And so all this cop hating and cop bashing stuff that's going on, you guys are ignorant. You're being played. So there's that, number one. Number two, I quit truth in advertising. I couldn't name 5 quarterbacks. Couldn't do it. I don't think I could name with the city 6 football teams, right? Why? Because I don't care, because it's silly. You know, when I was a child, I acted like a child, I spoke like a child, I thought like a child. When I became a man, I put away childish things. Bread and circuses, man. I quit following football when the Rams moved out of LA. To me, that was a travesty. It's like, what are you doing? Right? So a lot of you are just going to turn off right now. But let me tell you something. I have been to many, many countries other than the United States. Do we have our problems? Absolutely, we have our problems. But you know what? I could honestly live anywhere. I have the means that I could go live, well, almost anywhere. I probably couldn't live in Brussels or, someplace really expensive in Europe because I don't have enough money. But, I could live in a lot of different countries. Seriously considered moving to Thailand, living in Thailand. I choose to live here. I can live almost anywhere, and I choose to live here. Why? Because this is the best country in the world. in the world. And the things that make us the best country in the world are the very things that everybody is protesting against. And all this political correctness and communist Antifa garbage there. I just got my video demonetized on YouTube. Watch. Right? That's what's ruining our country. And you know what? The national anthem is the national anthem. We're supposed to be united by it, not divided by it. And if you want to take a knee, I think you're a slug. I think you're a loser. And I don't think you deserve to be here. If you don't like this country, go play football for some other country. Good luck with that. And you know what? Here's another thing. I might as well just do it. I'll just get this video demonetized right from back there 10 seconds ago, and we'll finish it right here. That's what YouTube's problem is. YouTube, somewhere along the line, decided they didn't want to be a provider and benefiter of posting videos, and instead what they wanted to do was like be some kind of social justice warrior snowflake organization. And so they're banning Pam Geller and they're doing this, but meanwhile, look what they are letting on, right? Hey, cool, it's America, and YouTube has a right to do that. And you know what? It's America, and those football players have a right. Don't misunderstand me. They do have a right to take a knee and not stand for our national anthem. Guess what? Everybody else has rights too. And we don't need to play with YouTube, which is why everybody's moving to other platforms. Everybody, who thinks generally like I do. It's like, bye-bye. And people don't need to watch football. It's not that important. Your head got way too big with your salary there, football players, and you are out of touch with America. Your job is to play football and entertain the masses, bread and circuses. Once you start ticking them off, watch your profits flow down. They're going to. People are burning jerseys and burning gear all over YouTube. They're just saying, hey, we're tired of you guys. Watch this. There's like $200 worth of jersey and stuff getting burned up because they're not playing anymore. People are canceling season tickets or burning season tickets. They're canceling. Today's the last day to cancel DirecTV NFL Sunday. I suggest you do it. Vote with your pocketbook. Don't support those people. You don't need it. Instead of doing that, why don't you go take a hike in the park with your family? Lose some of that gut. Get ready for important things that are coming. We don't need to watch this crap. And I'm telling you, if you're outraged by something, then quit supporting it. What am I going to do if I don't have football? A lot of things. So many things, right? Go ahead, take a knee if you want. Not getting any support from me or people who think like me. You weren't getting any support from me anyway because, like I said, truth in advertising, I don't watch football. But I have friends who do. I need to talk to them. If they're not stopping, I'm going to get on them. I'm going to shame them. What are you doing watching that crap when they're talking down our country? This is the best country in the world. Yes, we have problems. Yes, they need to be addressed. One of our biggest problems is the division the powers that be are doing between people, black and white, cops and civilians. Dun, 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 dun. I know, I just ticked some of you off by making that cops and civilians. They're not in the military. I know that. You think I don't know that? It's a term. It's useful. If you are a football watcher, an NFL fan, and you're ticked off about how they're treating our flag, quit supporting them and be vocal about your lack of support for them. Make YouTube videos, do interviews, have a barbecue in your backyard, the no football barbecue. Be vocal, let the people know, because here's the deal, at the end of the day, the owners of the NFL teams, they want to make money. Right now they think they can get away with doing both. Maybe some of them are fooled and they think because that's all they read that maybe they're vapid too, and they think that what the press reports is true. Maybe they think that most Americans are behind the take a knee thing. And so they're like, yeah, let's go with that, man. Make more money. They have not done a survey of the average NFL fan who actually pays money for stuff. They're pretty patriotic people. They've got American flags. They do the 4th of July. All those of you, you need to quit supporting this nonsense. It's ridiculous. Having said that, where do I think our country's going? I don't think we're coming back from this. I don't. I still don't think you should support the NFL. But I think you better get ready for what's coming. This is just one more brick in the wall that's being built of what's happening, of this country going to caca. All right, better get ready. You better start focusing on important things. I'll see you out there.